Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday, dear Amy. Happy birthday to me. How old am I now? Who says you can't sing a birthday song for yourself? Okay, on behalf of all of you, I'm singing a birthday song to me. And to all the September babies, if you're born in September, let's get a hooray. Yeah, that's the spirit. Yes, September rules. Okay, here's a special package for all of the September people. If you're celebrating your birthday, that's priority. Yes, and let's see, who do I know has their birthday in this month? Okay, my son. My son, Oghene Tega Joseph Edjeren, will be a year older on the 29th of September. Happy birthday, darling. And then my friend, Ambassador John Fashanu, will be another year, yes, adding another year on the 18th of September. Happy birthday, Ambassador. And who else? Ambassador Solomon Nda-Isaiah, the entertainment editor of Leadership newspaper, was a year older on the, let's see what date? On the 8th of September. Woo! September is trending. And yes, he and his lovely wife celebrated their 3 years anniversary on the 8th of September. OMG, September rules. And to all the lovely fans who have their birthdays in September, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to us. And yes, Solomon and his wife also have another birthday in September. OMG. And that is their lovely daughter Eunice. Eunice Nda-Isaiah is 2 years on the 12th of September. So mine is 11th September, hers is 12th September. September rules. On a sober note, but still in the September mood, we want to pay our condolences to Mrs. Sandra Nwugo, who lost her beloved dad, Barrister Lazarus Bright Obenwa. May you rest in peace. Okay, what's special about this episode is the fact that I get to receive the treatment I give to other people, and that is I switch from being the one interviewing to being the one interviewed. How do you like that? Let's get to see how it looks when I am interviewed. And also, let's get to know me better. After all, it's my birthday. It's all about me. Okay. Okay, darling. So let's go on a ride with me. Friends.
Happy birthday. That is all I can say. I wish you many, many happy returns. Happy birthday. That is all I can say. I wish you many, many happy returns. Throw your hands in the air, wave them like you.
Everyone, you're here live, Corey Gibson, and I have Rachel here with me, and we're at the National Association of Broadcasters. And Rachel, tell me a little bit about, your organization and what you're doing, where you're from.
I am straight out of Africa. I am from Nigeria, and I'm a television producer and presenter. I usually do what you're doing to me right now. Yes. It's really a bit clumsy for me when I'm being interviewed, but we have to just find ways to look natural. So I came all the way for this event too.
Definitely. Now, so far, how do you like this event, and what would you say stands out to you about the National Association of Broadcasters?
Well, I think, it's just amazing being in an environment where people who are alike with you, because for me it's passion being in this industry.
True.
I can be somewhere else, I can be a lawyer or just another thing, but I love being a television producer and presenter and an actress. And so, you feel the energy here, you see people who are zealous to make good quality content, to come up with ideas using the platform of the media. I mean, that's just the best for me. So I can do anything to be here.
Truly.
Yeah.
Speaking with true passion, coming straight from Africa, this is a beautiful blessed Rachel.
Many happy returns. Happy birthday.
We are at the Labo Ethnic Fashion Weekend in Paris, where over 20 fashion designers will be showcasing their pieces. And I'm with the beautiful Rachel, TV personality, media personality, hot woman. How are you?
Oh my goodness, if somebody from Spice says I'm beautiful, I have to check and make sure it's true.
Girlfriend, you are hot. How are you doing today?
I'm fine, darling. How are you doing?
I'm great. We're here for the event. What do you look forward to in the event?
I just look forward to seeing it being a huge success, because the more Africa, Nigeria climbs up the ladder of, fashion in the global scene, the more we're excited, the more we are optimistic to bigger things happening.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Great. What's your favorite fashion accessory?
Shoes. I call them fit candies. I love shoes.
Just like me.
Sometimes I just keep them just to look at them. Yeah.
Okay, so Rachel, I remember there was a hair incident about you. I read it on several blogs where you said, where you had a dream, you had unhuman hair, and you had a dream that a woman was chasing you and things like that. Now, what hair do you have on? Is this a wig or a weave?
Well, normally, it's tough for a woman to say if she's wearing a wig or a wave, but most importantly, this is actually not my hair. People were asking if it's mine, but what I said when I had the speak up, because I spoke after all the, because it just blew out, it just really was viral, it went around. What I said is, whatever hair you wear, whether human or not, because people were getting a bit worried after the story. Some were saying, oh no, just know what you wear, even medically, spiritually and otherwise. So it doesn't matter where it's from, but I would advise no hair from the Indian temples. And you know what happened afterwards? The person who sold the hair to me told me he got it from an Indian temple, truthfully, and he's promising to give me an anti-foamy for free.
Wow.
I'm telling you, because people were saying maybe it wasn't even from the temple, but he came to me and said, look, I got it from there straight, and I'm sorry.
Coming on the program, Rachel opens up on her relationships and debunks the publication that went viral about her.
Wish you many happy returns. Happy birthday. That is all I can say. I wish you many happy returns. Throw your hands in the air, wave them like you don't care. Raise up your voice and make some noise. Let the party begin, and the love within start to flow. Let it go.
Hello, my name is Ambassador Rachel Bakam, aka Rachel the Piper. I am a television producer and presenter of Trends and Rachel, and House of Action Oghene Zamani the Rachel. Rachel the Piper is also a television program, and I'm the founder and president of the Nigerian Water Ski and Wakeboard Federation. I am in love with this award because I am a peace, tourism and goodwill ambassador. I actually just began to go around selling the Nigerian brand. Wherever I go to in the world, I just say, come to Nigeria, and I teach them the lifestyle of Africa, the lifestyle of Nigeria, and I learn theirs. And I believe that by so doing, you can unite the world. When we get to laugh about, I just try to say something in German, for example, and a German tries to say something in Yoruba, so you get to relax around each other and not think about, oh, maybe this person is carrying a bomb or something like that. So that was the award I received, which is Media Tourism Personality. Well, the thing about life is to just find a balance. You give to Caesar what belongs to Caesar, and then you give what belongs to any other person who deserves or needs whatever it is you have to give. So when it's time to be mommy and mommy, sometimes I merge mommy and work. You know, when it's time to be something else, I be that. So you just find a way to give, you know, to each area of your life what is required. Sometimes I take my son around and people love him on the program. He just won the most popular in school. I think that also contributes to that. So I carry him along a lot, and I am happy that my son is brought up in a way that he has some level of independence. And mommy says, oh, I have to travel, Papa. You know, he got to an age where he just, you know, he resists that a bit, but I talk with him. I make sure he understands what I'm doing. The African Achievers Award, like the name is, very prestigious. It's an award that makes you know that not only as a Nigerian, because I'm a Nigerian, as an African, you're doing something commendable, and you know, people have noticed. And so this award is very prestigious. It is very, very well respected, and anyone who is able to receive this award, for me, I am humbled that I have, you know, attained, you know, the level in my career that has necessitated for the organizers to say, okay, you should have this award. So it motivates me to do more, and I really would say thank you to the organizers for this. Okay, I started with Trends. It was Trends while I was a youth corper in NCA Plus, and that was where I learned all the tricks of reporting and producing, where you will spend a whole night editing a 5-minute segment. And I really, really always say thank you to my mentors there, Wole Kuka and Bola, ohyeee, though it was tough then, but it was worth it. And then the style of the packaging of Trends was unique. I will start a script from the end to the beginning, because I am also an actress. I began as an actress, so I like to just put some drama into what I do. So I brought that into television, and people said, oh, this is different. Some people will resist it, some people will say, oh, we like it. And then the producer said, Rachel, I like this segment. We'll be beginning a new channel, which is NT Entertainment. Make it into a TV program. And that was how we transformed it into Trends and Rachel. And from there, Africa Magic Hausa said, oh, we like the program, why not do it in Hausa? And then, you know, I began the Hausa version. And then I thought, why not give back to society? Because Trends and Rachel is lifestyle, is razzmatazz, what's happening, waiting they happen, you know. So I thought, okay, a program that gives back to society. And so Rachel the Piper was born. And Piper is an acronym for people, issues, projects, places, events, and raves. So those are the programs I produce and present. Well, I intend, because I'm very passionate about humanity, I usually say I love love, and I believe it's possible to have peace. In as much as when I say that, people look at me as if I'm crazy. But I believe that the more you interact and appreciate other people, the more you'll understand them. It doesn't matter what the ethnicity is, what the religion is, what the color is. Just appreciate the person for what they are. And so I intend to do more of interacting with different cultures, traveling still, and, you know, just waving the flag of love and peace and unity and goodwill all around. It was while I was doing that I was able to meet an official of the International Water Ski and Wakeboard Federation, and we brought that alien sport to Nigeria. So if that can achieve that sort of a feat, because it's not easy to have people in Nigeria, you know, carrying out that kind of sports, then we can even bring more. So I intend to do a lot more of that. The NWWF is a new sport in Nigeria. It's not up to 1 year. We had very good support from the official of the IWWF, Uwe Goldstein, who is our patron. We met during one of my tours, and he said, okay, I like what you're doing. Because I was saying, come to fascinating Nigeria. He said, how about the bomb blast and Boko Haram and the rest? I said, well, there's a lot happening in other parts of the world too, but that doesn't take away the beauty from the place. There's a lot of potential you need to come and invest in. And he got interested. So he took me around a couple of facilities. At that moment, I didn't know how to swim. That's how the irony. But he made me wear the life jacket. You don't have to know how to swim to ski or board. Because even when you fall off the cable, if you struggle too much, you drown. So it's better you just relax. So I got on and I did a knee boarding. It was wonderful in Abu Dhabi. And so we intend to establish facilities in Nigeria because we're not doing jet skiing alone. Jet skiing is more expensive and it's not very good for the environment because of the emissions that come from the jet. So I met the inventor in Germany of the cableway. They will get a lake, test the water is good, establish a facility. Or if there's no lake, they create an artificial lake and establish the facility, or on the sea where the water is not too turbulent. And that's a very good investment for anyone, because once you have that, around it you have other facilities like the Crystal Tower and restaurants, artificial beaches. So it's a lot for the tourism of Nigeria. When I look at our country, we have a good weather all year. In other places, you can have tournaments all round because facilities have to close due to the weather. But we have an all-round summer-like situation. So, and the people are friendly. There's so much potential in Nigeria. So the Nigerian Water Ski and Wakeboard Federation will open up the doors of tourism and bring more value to sports, entertainment and leisure. And I believe that all work and no play makes Jack a dull boy, that's one. And two, the more you're able to indulge in leisure, the more the stress leaves you, and the more you won't be thinking of suicide bombing and the rest, yeah.
Coming on the program, Rachel opens up on her relationships and debunks the publication that went viral about her.
Happy birthday, that is all I can say. I wish you many, many happy returns. Happy, happy birthday, that is all I can say. I wish you many, many happy returns. Throw your hands in the air, wave them like you don't care.
So I love this. I've been doing television for 27 years, but to me this is one of the coolest things. The International Visitor Leadership Program. You may not know what that means. It doesn't matter. All you need to know is that a lot of folks, journalists from all over the world, not the country, the world, get to come here and check this out. I'll tell you what, this is how cool this is. Madeline Albright, Tony Blair, graduates of this program. How cool is that? So I want you guys to tell me your name and where you're from, and then we'll just go through some general thoughts of what you think about this. So name and where you're from.
Hello, my name is Rachel Bakam, aka Rachel the Piper from Nigeria.
And so what were your thoughts so far with the program?
Oh, it's wonderful. It's very enlightening. It's good to be out here and get to learn new ways and see what's going on, and then see what has been traditional also in the U.S. society. It's been a lot of debate, a lot of we speaking out our minds too. I mean, coming from Nigeria, we also have, you know, what we feel can be done better, and you know, for our own, because we also believe that there's so much from our own countries, but also we've learned so much. And the American people are so open to receiving visitors and, you know, impacting what they have here. We're really lucky and happy to be here.
Oh, very good. All right, name and where you're from.
Yeah, I am Arafat Al-Madud from Saudi Arabia.
And what do you think?
Well, so far I like it, and really it makes me very proud that I am the one who chose from Saudi Arabia to come here, because well, when I come here I know a little bit about the American society, but now I am so closer to the people and talk to them and know how to the American society works.
Coming on the program, Rachel opens up on her relationships and debunks the publication that went viral about her.
Our media should always just be objective. Like, I'll give you an example of what happened to me. I just had a phone conversation with somebody, a colleague here in Nigeria, and that was taken and made an interview. I think that in the media practice there should be a line you know, I was a journalist, hardcore journalist. Other people in other countries were hardcore journalists. I am a broadcaster, so I'm not as much a journalist as they were. And I asked them, I said, is it okay for you to just call somebody, you didn't tell the person's name, and quote the person? That's because quoting me means I said those things. And I didn't grant that interview.
What are those things?
Okay. First of all, the headline made a comparison in my relationship about two people who are very, very significant in my relationship life. And I never came out to say I am in a relationship. Yes, the rumors are going around, but the person in question is somebody I'm very close with. We have a good rapport, working relationship. We're very good friends. And nobody can say, oh, you're not divorced yet, so it's adultery. Because you don't come into the bedroom to see what I do with that person. So that's one angle. So two, there was a comparison between my ex and that person. I never compared on the phone, even in a normal conversation. The second thing was, I said that, I quoted me, that I said that I'm with this person because he gives me money. That one, I'm laughing about it because that's totally contrary to my philosophy. If anybody knows me, Rachel, the people I've dated, I have been, one of my boyfriends, I won't mention names, I was with him when he was in school. He didn't have anything, he was trying to go abroad, he was a sportsman. We separated when he even got his niche to leave, but I supported him and today we're friends. On the list of the whatever relationship I was in, even in my marriage, I met somebody who was very, very renowned, very respectful. I still respect him to today. He's a role model in the industry. But he didn't, at the moment there was no money. He can attest to that. So money is never a criteria. If there was anything that brought the issue of money into the conversation, I was trying to defend my friend. Because the whole gist about him out there is that he extorts. But this is somebody who supports me and I support him. I bring business deals to him, he brings business deals to me. Do you understand? So financial.
What you're saying now, I don't even understand what you're saying because now you're saying this person. Which person are you talking about?
Okay, you must make this clear in the interview. I try not to mention names. I'm trying not to draw people in, but for the records, I will need to, because the same publications mention their names. So it is in my place to mention their names and rectify it.
Yes.
So that's the only reason I'm mentioning names now. But my ex is Israel Edjeren, an ace broadcaster. He's very renowned, very sound. We couldn't get along. It happens in life, and we had to take our separate paths. But I tried to make it priority not to say anything bad about him. Whatever we have personal is normal human life. But I wish him the best, and I believe he does the same for me. So I never compared him with my friend, Ambassador John Fashanu, saying my ex loves, my Ambassador John Fashanu loves me more than my ex. I will never make that statement. I will never compare. It's two different scenarios. And I never officially went on an interview saying I'm in a relationship with Ambassador John Fashanu. Yes, the rumors are going around, but we take the pace we want to take. If we want to make it public, we make it public. If we don't want to, it's our business. So I want to clearly state that I did not grant that interview, and then even the normal conversation, I did not compare my ex with my friend. And then the issue of money, that statement about money, say I'm with Ambassador John Fashanu because he gives me money. That is totally out of my philosophy. Financial gratification is not part of what determines my relationships. And people who are close to me know that. I want to make it clear because I am a media personnel. I cannot now allow my PR to be such that this is what was said about me and then shut up and just look like a mumu. I am not going to sue anybody or take any legal measures. We are family. The media is family. Punch is like a father. I mean, it's a big newspaper and I respect them. But with all due respect, there was a mistake in this whole situation. Either the lady did not think it fit to tell me it was an interview, and then she misquoted me. And just to make the matter also very clear, the only time I mentioned money was to defend Ambassador John Fashanu, just to say this man is not what the public think of him as. This is the man who I support and he supports me. It's give and take. You understand? Which is what the relationship is about. The priority in good friendship is just the ability to flow together. We have a good flow. Do you understand? And so that statement, please, I want to rectify that to my fans, to clients, to everybody. That wasn't a statement from me.
Friends. Happy birthday to us. Happy birthday to us. Happy birthday, September babies. Happy birthday to us. Here's wishing all of us who were born in September very, very happy birthdays, whether in advance or arrears. And also, the ones I could not mention, our beloved fans, family, friends, clients, anybody born in September, happy birthday. But also anyone not born in September, whether you're January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, October, November, and December, you're all special. Here's a happy birthday to all of us. Yeah, it's never too late or too early to wish you a happy birthday. And thanks for making time out just to share my moments with me also. I appreciate you. Have a lovely one. See you next time. I'm Rachel Bakam. Take care. Rachel the Piper signing off. Ciao. Bye.